No mechanics. They was playing with that ticket, then the price changed. Caught him at the stop sign and then the light changed. $100,000 gone for these ice links. Kirby niggas shit, it get real dirty for the white things. Yeah, that's about 1,000 pills, got a lot of meds. I would've popped Bishop first, I ain't riding bitch. 200,000 in my pocket, I can buy bitch. Big Drake, hit him in his head, knock him out his dreads. Rich and Millie full of stone like a disco light. Had to take that beam off, the sticks and break. So this is real rush to get my ice out. I'm down in the bed like I missed my flight. Till the cutty get a bonus and take out. Gotta get the landscape and cut the face out. Look till another strand walk, I do a hit out. Fucking enemies, yeah, see what it's thinking about. I ain't never up no skull, you are scammers. When I'm fucking slime them out and make them middlemen.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. They'll get across. Three yards.
Break to the air goes Lawrence. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 45.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Let's go now. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. That pass play good for 22. That's a Steeler first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, ready. 33. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Got it. Gas, cut, cut.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Johnson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
That's a gain at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Austin brought in motion.
38. Cut, cut.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready, set, go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's done. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars have it into space, inside the 40. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Okay, break. Hey, easy, Ralph.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Hazel Tootin. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
9 brings up 3rd and
Red on red. Rocco switch. Darn, they said it's hot. Think right. 13 loop. 11 agate.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Here we go.
Tootin will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Austin now to return this. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Ready.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, Phil.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the Steelers' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7.
11, go, let's go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score! Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Logan Cook to kick off for the
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set, hut, ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A shot by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. 3rd down coming up.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Again, working deep downfield.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Clock 40. Ready?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
And he will get into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown to Jacksonville. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come on.
They'll run. Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
There, cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Check. Huh?
They'll look to throw again. That's to the right side. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
And the Steeler first down.
Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Mariota's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Hey, easy. Rouse. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Rip. 20.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, smash. Hey, here we go.
One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hey, Soko. So hot. Go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's dropped. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On first down, Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Austin now to return this. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 34-yard line, here's second down.
Ready.
In motion comes Pittman. They'll go again with Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of. That one falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end. Man, he was looking for there. And now it's fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
31-yard line.
Gun.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
48-yard line.
20. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he'll take it on in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Down, ready.
Get it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, like an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Blaster, stay. Let's go now. 50, green jack. Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Let's go. Set.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Ready. Smash. Red. Hut.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Hey, here we go. Hey, Ginger, here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Red on red.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. Room to run at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go, take right. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Another Jaguars first down.
Rip, 23.
First and 10 at the
Down.
31-yard
Hey,
line.
kill. 13 loop. Go, go. Go, go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11. At the
Lost
28-yard
one on
line.
the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Hey, go. Roll.
Right back to Cheaton. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle is made just shy.
Good game, bro. Good game.
So,
Three quarters now in the books.
we'll return with
more
after
after this. This is the NFL.